Let's go.
Let's go.
Oh, did you want to?
Sorry, I'll let you.
Next time. Okay.
Today's the day.
Here we go.
It's the easy way. Ow! We're currently doing it the easy way.
Whatever happened to offering me $20?
It's the recession.
Okay, let's never do that again.
Well, at least I won't die alone. Well, that's just typical.
This doesn't have to end in a fight, Tony.
You just started a war.
Can't wait to show you my toys.
On the roof!
Hey, everyone.
Seriously, the hell's wrong with you people?
We're bad guys. It's what we do.
Hello, Easy Nation. Welcome to the second annual Top 10 Anticipated Summer Movies. This is our second time doing this. We did this last summer, and now we're doing it again. I'm Darth Easy.
And I'm Animepunk, and I'm a little sick.
Alright, so this is how the video is going to work. We're both going to do one movie at a time. We both only have 5 movies of each other's on our list. When we get to a movie that we're going to talk about later on, we're just going to skip it, and we'll talk about it later. So, sit back, relax, get a glass of Coke, and enjoy this show. So, Animepunk, start it off.
I'm going to start off with Independence Day Resurgence.
We will not finish without a fight.
Fall back! I know you haven't seen this movie, but Independence Day...
No one's seen Independence Day.
Okay, I know you haven't seen the first Independence Day, and it's a classic, man. Will Smith, I know he's not going to be in this new one, but it's got the feel of the old one, and it's just going to be awesome popcorn sci-fi fun, and hopefully it's going to be good.
Yeah, I've never seen the first one. Sue me. Maybe we'll do it for our July movie, or June, whatever. We'll figure it out. But there's one thing I'll say that I know about Independence Day: we will not go quietly into the night. We will survive. Today we celebrate our Independence Day.
That's right.
All right. So my number 10 is a movie called Money Monster.
Human beings, we're not computers. We have a conscience.
I'm trying to save him. You're trying to shoot him.
I want an explanation!
It's a movie starring George Clooney and Julia Roberts, and you see George Clooney's playing this overtop character. And it's starring also Jack O'Connell, who was really good in 71. He was also good in Unbroken, which I never saw. But it looks like a really cool movie, and it's got a good supporting cast. It could be a big flop. It could be really cool. But that's why it's the number 10 on my list.
Looks pretty interesting. Looks like it's got a little bit of a political agenda. But we'll see. Number 9. I've got The Legend of Tarzan.
Your husband's wildness disturbs me.
I really didn't even know this movie existed till the trailer came out. And the more I watched the trailer, the more excited I get about it. I mean, you got Sam Jackson, Margot Robbie, all kinds of cool, and we've never really gotten an awesome Tarzan movie. Not one that I've seen. I guess unless you count the Disney animated Tarzan.
I was about to say that. You'll be my heart.
I don't think there's going to be any singing in this one.
Oh.
But it looks really good, and I'm excited for it, so.
Yeah, it looks a little too cartoony. Is it a comic book or something?
I have no idea.
That's why I read something. I was like, okay. So, I don't know. And Margot Robbie?
You can't pass on Margot Robbie.
No. Alright, so my number 9 is a little romantic movie called Me Before You.
When I was little, my favourite outfit was my bumblebee tights.
Bumblebee tights.
Black and yellow stripes.
Oh dear God.
Didn't you ever love anything that much?
Yes.
It stars
Khaleesi.
Emilia Clarke. It stars Finnick from The Hunger Games. And it also stars Jenna Coleman, who's from Doctor Who. Now, this looks like a really cool movie. It's maybe a little weird on my list, but hey, I'm a sucker for romantic movies.
It looked good to me. It looked like a good rom-com. looked funny, and I like Emilia Clarke. Like she was good in Terminator.
I don't know. I wouldn't go that far.
She pulled off the perfect Sarah Connor. It wasn't her fault that movie sucked.
No, there's a lot of things wrong with that movie, but you have to do something to get famous in Hollywood.
Looks good. All right, my number 8 is The Nice Guys, which we will talk about here in a little bit.
All right, now my number 8 is Neighbors 2, and it is
Number 7.
They're using their sexuality as a weapon. Someone help me!
Get out of here, animals!
This isn't working! You're only making them sexier!
Neighbors 2 starring Seth Rogen, Rose Byrne, Zac Efron, and now this one is starring Chloe Grace Moretz. It kind of looks like the same movie as the first one.
Hit girl. She's been good here lately in her last couple movies. And I think this has the potential to not be a crappy sequel. Like, we could get a funnier sequel. Neighbors was kind of surprisingly funny for me. I wasn't expecting much, so looks like more of the same, but we'll get to see girls acting stupid in this one. I think more girls' stupidity than...
It could be a lot like 22 Jump Street, where the 22 Jump Street, they made fun of sequels and all of that. Yeah. So it could be something like that. I don't know if Chloe Grace Moretz was good in her movie she's been in. I think she's been making some poor choices, but after Hit Girl, but we'll see.
We'll see.
And my number 7 is... All right. Free State of Jones, Matthew McConaughey in Civil War, baby.
This fight's for our children and their children's children.
From this day forward, we declare the land north of the Pascagoula Swamps to be a free state of Jones.
We have Free State of Jones. It's a movie starring Matthew McConaughey where he is a former Confederate soldier turned rebel and is leading a free country of Jones. So, what do you like about this one?
I think it looks interesting. Is his name Jones? Is that what it's called, the Free State of Jones?
I'm not really sure, to be perfectly honest. So
yeah, it looks cool. I'm always up for Matthew McConaughey. I've always liked him, even back in the day when he was doing crappy movies. I thought he was always a standout in his crappy movies. So, and it looks cool. I like history stuff. I like. It looks like it's taking place around the Civil War time, or
yeah.
So yeah, definitely sign me up. Doesn't scream summer blockbuster, but looks good.
It's a war movie. War movies do kind of scream summer blockbuster, and it looks really cool. I mean, if this was coming out in October or sometime, I would be thinking Matthew McConaughey's going to get an Oscar nom, but I don't know if it'll happen this time around.
All right, my number 6 is Warcraft.
Attack with full force. Whatever you plan to do it now!
This is going to lead the revolution of good video game movies.
Hopefully.
This is going to start it off. We got the director's Duncan Jones, who did Source Code, my movie of the year, whenever that came out, I don't remember. And it's got the guy from Vikings, who I really like. And I love the old Warcraft games. I'm not big into World of Warcraft, but I love the story of the old top-down strategy Warcraft games. And it's fantasy. We don't get hardly any fantasy movies, good ones. This could be a good fantasy movie. You know, we got orcs teaming up with humans to probably fight off, if it sticks to the games, the undead.
Okay, I just thought they were teaming up. I thought there was going to be a war between the two races. That's what the trailers have been showing me. But I don't know nothing about Warcraft. I love fantasy, mainly Lord of the Rings, but since Lord of the Rings, there hasn't been really a great fantasy. But my only problem with this movie is the CGI. But maybe Jungle Book will change my mind, but not every movie can be Jungle Book. That's probably going to be good. My number 6 is the BFG. This
And that is where our story begins.
Is Steven Spielberg coming back to the magic of his earlier works. Now, this movie looks really, really cool. I mean, it's Spielberg. I mean, all you have to tell me is like, yo, Doc Easy, Spielberg directed movie. I'm like, sign me up. And this looks really cool.
It does look cool. The new trailer got me even more interested. It's got a weird kind of, it's a little too British feeling to it for me, but...
Oh, here we go again.
But we'll see. I'm looking forward to it. It looks like it's got a lot of, it may be I heard that the book is kind of more adult than maybe the trailer's making it look.
Apparently the book was written by the same guy who did the Charlie and the Chocolate Factory book. So
I've never read it or heard of it, so it sounds pretty cool.
Mm-hmm.
My number 5 is the sequel to my favorite Pixar movie, Finding Nemo, Finding Dory. Finding Dory's the new.
That sounds so familiar!
Dory? Yes. Dory? Yes.
You and I were friends!
No.
It was so much fun because I'd tell you a story and then you'd completely forget about it, and then I'd get to tell it to you over and over again.
Finding Dory. I know that there's not a lot of hype for this movie yet, but I feel like when we get into the heart of summer and it's getting close, everybody's going to be pumped for the new Pixar movie. And I hope they do this right because, like I said, the first one's my favorite. And sometimes Pixar isn't very good at sequels, but we'll see what happens here. And yes, I know I don't know if we're going to focus. Everybody thinks, oh, we're going to focus on Dory because she's in the title. We don't know that. She might end up gone the whole movie, and we're focusing on the two finding her. So who knows? But I think it's going to be good.
Just looks like the same movie as Finding Nemo.
Have you seen Finding Nemo?
Yes. It's one I like Finding Nemo. My problem with Finding Nemo is when I was in school, they played it all the time, and it kind of got me burnt out on Finding Nemo. But I really enjoyed the movie for the time. I haven't seen it in a few years. But my problem with this one, it looks like the same movie. And we're like, oh no, we gotta find Dory. Oh no, she's stuck in a fish tank. Oh no. So let's just hope it's not the same movie.
It could be about, instead of actually going out and finding her, it could be about Dory finding herself. I'm looking deep into this.
Yeah, but Finding Nemo had the same message. You had Marvin trying to find himself, you had Nemo trying to find himself.
But she can't remember 5 seconds. So it's
not anymore. At the end of the Finding Nemo movie, she remembers stuff.
Yeah, barely. I think this is going to be about her.
You're just speculating now.
Yeah.
So. Alright, so now my number 5 is a movie we punted from at his number 8, The Nice Guys.
What the hell's going on? Oh, there's a guy coming to kill us. That kind of crap.
Hey, can you behave like a professional?
I'm sorry.
The Nice Guys is a movie directed by Shane Black. He did Iron Man 3. You have it starring Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. What I like about this is I've never seen Russell Crowe do comedy before, and he looks really natural at it. And it just looks like a really funny movie. It just looks so entertaining.
What I like about it is I think we've gotten 2 trailers and they've been hilarious. Like I've laughed so much. So hopefully that's not everything funny in the movies. And I like Ryan Gosling and Russell Crowe. What I'm scared of is I hate Kiss Kiss Bang Bang, and
I've never seen it.
And it's got Iron Man, Robert Downey Jr. in it.
I've heard it's really good.
Maybe
it's just not your style.
It's a weird kind of humor that I didn't like. But who knows? Maybe this one will be different, and I'll like it. And yeah, there's people that like Kiss Kiss Bang Bang. I'm not one of them.
So we'll find out if that's any good or not. I mean, I'm looking forward to it. So, I mean, obviously, it's in my top 5. So, moving on to number 4.
My number 4 is Star Trek Beyond.
We got no ship. No crew. How are we gonna get out of this one?
That's right. I am a Trekkie and I love Star Wars. You can do both.
No, you can't.
You can. And I love everything Star Trek, and I've loved the last 2 Star Trek movies by J.J. Abrams. This is the first movie without J.J. Abrams. I think he's still producing. But
yeah, it's being produced by Bad Robot, so.
The first trailer, everybody hates on it. It was just a tiny little piece of the movie with some bad song choice. That's all it was. Everybody's freaking out over that. I didn't hate it. I think it's going to be awesome. And we'll see what happens. But I love Star Trek. And yeah, so I got it up there.
As you can tell, it's not in my top 10 because I didn't like the trailer. Maybe the next trailer will sell me on the movie, but my problem with it is it looks too much like Guardians of the Galaxy and Fast and the Furious because it's being directed by Justin Lin. Maybe I'll be wrong. Maybe it'll be good. But right now, I'm not excited for it. I'm hoping to be proven wrong. I hope to walk into Star Trek Beyond and be like, whoa, that just blew my mind. It went beyond my expectations.
It's funny.
My number 4 is X-Men Apocalypse, but we're going to have to skip that for a later time. So, go ahead.
My number 3 and your number 3 is
Suicide Squad.
wait for Suicide Squad. I'm a little, iffy about it after Batman v Superman, but we'll see. It's got lots of great cast. I did a trailer review. Check that out on my channel for the Suicide Squad trailer with Queen in the background. Love that trailer. Still my favorite trailer of the year. Even better than the Rogue One trailer we just got. I know. So we'll see what happens, but I am super excited. Plus, once again, Margot Robbie.
This movie's got so much stuff to look forward to. You got Will Smith, Deadshot. You have Margot Robbie, Harley Quinn, a character I've been wanting to see in a live action for such a long time. I think they cast her perfectly. And we have Jared Leto's Joker to take the reins from Heath Ledger's Joker. It's a tall task for the man.
We're gonna get a little bit of Batman.
Yeah, a little bit of Batman. I think it's gonna be the beginning of the movie where because what we know about Batman is he's the one who's put every criminal away that is part of the Suicide Squad. So that could be the beginning of the movie.
Him just putting bad guys away.
Yeah. And I don't think we're going to get a lot of Joker in this movie. I think he's going to be a lot like Wonder Woman was in the Batman v Superman. But I could be wrong. He could be the main villain because I don't believe he is part of the Suicide Squad because you can't control the Joker. He's too crazy.
And at least this is not directed by Zack Snyder. So.
And it's being directed by David Ayer, who did two awesome movies, Fury, who in Fury he directed like a bunch of bad guys. The people in that tank were terrible people, really. And then you had End of Watch, which I think one of your favorite movies the year it came out.
Yep. So I'm looking forward to it. It's going to be awesome. My number 2 and your number 4, X-Men Apocalypse.
Everything they built will fall!
Gosh, I'm just... Days of Future Past was so good.
It's one of the best superhero movies of all time.
And we got everybody coming back. I feel like we're going to get a lot
of... Not everyone. Not the old cast.
Well, that's true. We got a lot of people coming back.
We got all of the first class cast coming back.
And I feel like we're going to get a lot of conclusions to different characters because some of these people I don't think are coming back. Like Jennifer Lawrence, I don't think is coming back. I think Mystique is done.
That sounds interesting.
Yeah.
So what with like Cyclops?
Just the
core, Havoc maybe.
So they'll get rid of the people who they're like X-Men Apocalypse looks awesome. Apocalypse looks cool. I just can't wait to see
freaking Oscar Isaac going from Poe Dameron in episode 7 to this really cool villain that's been getting a lot of hate. And don't hate until you see it. If you see the movie and then you hate it, then you're adjusted to it. But if you walk into it hating it before it, shame on you. And this looks so cool. You have Quicksilver in it. You have just such a good cast. Sansa from Game of Thrones is playing Jean Grey. You have
Olivia Munn. My woman Olivia Munn is Psylocke. I hope she does good. Hope she does.
You also have a new Storm too.
Yep.
And it just looks like it's going to be a really cool movie. And I do hope Fassbender and McAvoy do return for another one because I don't care about Jennifer Lawrence in the X-Men movies. For me, the X-Men movies is about the relationship, the brotherhood relationship between Professor X and Charles, and the relationship between Charles Xavier and Magneto. It's just such a cool relationship. It's like the Martin Luther King versus Malcolm X story.
I think we're losing Fassbender, McAvoy, Lawrence. All three of them are done after this movie.
But as I said, you can easily replace Jennifer Lawrence because she's a shape changer.
I just think they're contracted for these 3 movies and they're done after this. But who knows? They may come back.
Alright, so my number 2, he's being a hater over here. My number 2 is a movie he doesn't even have in his top 10. What is he thinking? Jason Bourne.
My God, that's Jason Bourne. Why would he come back now? I know who I am.
This is the 5th Bourne movie of the Bourne series. I love the first 3 Bourne movies. Bourne Identity, a movie directed by Doug Liman, who's such a great director. Then you have Bourne 2 and 3, directed by Paul Greengrass. Wow, these movies are so cool. Even though they do kind of feel like one movie, it just feels like, what are they going to tell next? Because they kind of ended the story in Bourne Ultimatum. I'm just curious what's going to happen. Matt Damon, after being Oscar nominated for The Martian, it's going to be a great movie. I love spy movies. Last year was the year of spy movies, and Bourne might be late for the party, but he is ready for the after party.
I don't have this on my list because I don't really like Bourne, but I like the first one. With the second, third one, there's just too much shaky cam. It was too boring.
All three movies have shaky cam, but they kind of do it in a good way. So.
But I will get the little Super Bowl trailer we've got. That's the only trailer we've got so far, right? Did look cool. So who knows? Maybe I'll see the trailer and I'll be like, let's go see some Jason Bourne. But till then, I don't know.
We'll see. It comes out in July, so we're probably going to see every movie that comes out. So, and now it's time for our number one. You guessed it. Our number one is Captain America:
Civil War.
This doesn't have to end in a fight, Tony.
You just started a war.
This movie it kind of concludes the year of superheroes fighting each other. We've had Daredevil fighting Punisher. We've had Batman fighting Superman. And now we're having Captain America fighting Iron Man and all the other Avengers fighting each other. This looks so cool to see.
It does. It looks like they're really, really going to fight. Like this isn't a scrimmage. This isn't them, having some friendly banter. Looks like there's some real conflict here. And everything I've seen from it gets me more and more excited. This is now my most probably my third most anticipated movie of the year since BVS is already over and we got Rogue One. But
this is my third most anticipated movie of the year. So
I'm really excited. It looks awesome.
It does look awesome, and I think we're going to see a couple characters die. And I think at the end of this movie,
Captain America is going down. We got to bet.
We bet $10 during Deadpool or something, where we said who we believe is going to die. I believe Iron Man's going to die. He believes Captain America is going to die. Is either character going to die? Probably not. But I think by the end of this movie, I don't think the Avengers are going to be. I don't think there's going to be any Avengers left. I think they're all going to be scattered to the wind. And by the time Thanos shows up, it's going to be pretty easy for him for the Infinity War.
Oh, they'll have to come back together for the Infinity War. Sounds interesting.
Yeah. So, I mean, just like in our history, after the Civil War, it took a long time for our country to really get back together. And I think it's going to play out in a similar way in the Marvel movie. All right, and that concludes our top 10 anticipated summer movies. Now, there are other movies we're looking forward to, like for my dumb part of my brain, I'm looking forward to the Teenage Ninja Turtles movie. I like the first one, and I think it's going to be a lot of fun.
I'm looking forward to Sausage Party. It's going to be an awesome comedy for adults. It's going to be cool.
I'm also kind of looking forward to Central Intelligence with Kevin Hart and The Rock, just because The Rock is, even if the movie's bad, he kind of brings a good part of his. He makes the movie fun.
I think in August we're getting a movie about the founding of McDonald's with Michael Keaton. Supposedly it's supposed to be like the Facebook movie. He stole the idea of McDonald's or something. It looks awesome.
Sounds interesting. So there's all kinds of movies coming out. We'll be on our respected channels reviewing them and coming back for our monthly recap show. So, EverythingAnimepunk, tell us, where can we find you on the interweb?
Gosh, I need to create some URL shorteners or something. animepunk2103.wordpress.com or at youtube.com/animepunk2103. Peace out.
And you can follow me at Darth Easy on Twitter. I also have a Facebook page. It's called Darth Easy. Just search Darth Easy anywhere on the interweb. You'll find my handsome face. And you can like this video, share it among your friends. Tell everyone about Easy Nation and Everything Anime Punk. So until next time, all too easy.